If you are a Canon EOS-M series camera user, then you are no stranger to the struggle of trying to find good lenses for it. Well, I've got a contender I'd like to review coming up right after this. So this video is going to be specifically geared toward the Canon EOS-M series camera users. Now, if you're either using the platform or thinking of moving to it, you may find this helpful. So I have been a user of the Canon EOS-M cameras for quite a while, and it has always been a frustration, the lack of lenses available for it. It just seemed like Canon was always happy with just throwing an adapter out there and saying, use our legacy glass, you know, which is perfectly fine. It works well, and I've gotten good video doing that, you know, but ultimately doing that kind of defeats the purpose of having a mirrorless camera to begin with. So people have always been frustrated with the lack of lenses, and so it was a very glorious day when Sigma decided to throw their hat in that ring and give their offering, which was a set of 3 lenses at f1.4 aperture. They had a 16mm, a 30mm, and a 56mm. And finally, there was very good high-quality lenses available for the EOS-M platform, and they were great lenses. Now, I am now using the same camera that I used in a review previously, and you'll find a link in the description. The review that I did with the Sigma 16mm atop of my Canon EOS M100 camera. Now, my M100 is not my typical vlogging camera. It's kind of my second angle camera. But it's a good match for the M50 for a second angle. It's because it's still got dual pixel autofocus and it has the same size sensor. So those are good similarities to have. Anyway, I am going to be reviewing the Viltrox 23mm f1.4. Now, I was going to do a head-to-head comparison with the Sigma, but I decided not to because I'm not sure that Viltrox is really trying to compete head-to-head in that space. The reason being that their lineup of lenses for this system is a 23mm, a 33mm, and a 56. So it does share the 56 focal length with a Sigma, but the other two, it seems like they're trying to fill those gaps and come up with different focal lengths for different purposes. And so, you know, the next question I have is, you know, how does this thing perform? I've been watching the monitor and I have it on autofocus. I haven't been seeing a whole lot of focus hunting, and I do have this lens right now wide open at f1.4. The aperture, by the way, is declicked in case you're wondering that. So, but I'm at f1.4 wide open. You can see I don't see focus hunting. I think the image is great. It's nice and sharp. It's probably not quite to the level of the Sigma, but this is a good showing. This is a good offering for these lenses in addition, you know, so it really gives you more choice for scenarios. I don't know that I would choose this focal length for vlogging. I'm about 3.5 to 4 feet away from the camera right now, so I don't know that I would use it for that unless you had a selfie stick or something. But for studio environment, I think it's a good choice if it matches that space that you're in. Now, just to talk about a little bit about the autofocus, I want to do the same thing I did with the Sigma 16mm. I'm using single point autofocus now, and watch what happens when I go out of that point and then come back in. Okay, one more time. And again. Okay, so again, I'm looking for the focus hunting and how fast it locks on and trains on. Again, I don't know that I would put it quite at the speed and precision that the Sigma lenses focus at, but I am very impressed with the focus quality here. As far as the focus noise, it's very quiet. There is a little bit of noise. I don't think it will cause a problem if you're using either a boom mic or a lapel like I am here. If you're using a very sensitive mic mounted atop the camera, then that might cause you an issue, so you want to be sensitive to that lens noise when it's focusing. A lot of people in the studio environment are just going to be doing manual focus anyway, so that's something for you to think about. But anyway, I hope this was helpful, guys. I just wanted to throw that out there. A lot of people people, you know, Sigma gets all the hype and with good reason, but I don't think that a lot of people know about this offering, and I don't think there's a lot of reviews of it for this offering for the Canon camera. So I wanted to get that out there. So guys, like and subscribe. Gonna have some more videos coming out. I hope this was helpful. I hope it, you know, showed you something that maybe you didn't know before. But anyway, I'll talk to you later.